I was worried you blow my reputation.
Hi friends, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. Today's video is a fun DIY. It's not only an easy project, but it's also a great statement for your home. So as you read the title to my video, we are going to be building some wood shutters. Now you can place wood shutters anywhere in your home. I personally have some inside by my fireplace, but today's DIY, I am going to be placing them along my exterior windows. So I'm not going to be giving you like specific measurements on the ones that I cut, because obviously everyone's window is different, but I'll just kind of explain and show you how I placed mine together. So as you can see here, I am just cutting the wood down to measurement. I pre-measured my windows. I just started from the top of the corner of my window all the way down to the bottom of my window, and then I am going to be cutting 3 1x4s at that length, and then I will be cutting another piece of wood the same size, the 1x4, and I'll show you here in a few how or what I mean by that smaller piece.
Fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh.
So just to mention it, I am not talking to myself. I am singing and just enjoying the music that I had playing on. But all I'm doing here is I am just sanding off that wood that I cut, just because I want it to be nice and smooth before I obviously put it together.
So wrap your arms around me like a borderline. Our fortress in the jungle, baby, we're alright. We don't care much for people like them. We don't care much for people like them.
Alright, so moving on to putting them together, what you want to do is just lay the 3 pieces of boards side by side, and then you don't have to use clamps if you don't want to, but I do have some, so I am just going to be clamping them on each side just to kind of push them together and keep them in place. And then what I did is I measured 4 inches from the top down, and then 4 inches from the bottom up, and then I measured across from one board to the other and got my measurement, and then I'll be going and cutting a piece of wood to that size, and then I'll be placing it back right over the board, and you'll see here in a few what I mean. So working on this project here has been a struggle. Not the project itself, because the project is such a super easy DIY to do, but the weather here, it's been so rainy. It's been hard to like go out and work and try to get things done. And you'll see at the end of the video, I didn't even get I haven't, even to this date here, I have not been able to put up the rest of my shutters up, just because of the weather itself. It's just not been ugly, or it's been ugly. And also I work in the morning, so you know, I work full-time. David does the same thing, he works full-time, so it's really hard. The only time we do get is like on the weekend, and really it's just Sunday, because he works Saturday as well, and it's hard doing it just the one person, at least for this project here. So it has been a little bit of a struggle, because the weather has not been cooperative in allowing us to put up the shutters. But this project is super easy, simple to do. As you see here, I've already got one shutter together, and all I did to secure that little piece of board right across the wood was using my brad nail here, and I want to say I used 1 1/4 for the nails, but I'm not too sure, but I want to say I used 1 1/4 to secure that in place. So as I mentioned, I am doing the shutters on the exterior windows of my home. So I am making quite a bit of shutters because I have to do a set for each window here. So I'm not going to show you all the process of the whole DIY. Obviously you only need to see how to build one, and then you go from there on how many you need for yourself. But moving on, all I'm doing here is going in with a stain, and we decided to go in with a more natural stain. I will show the stain that I used later on in the video because I don't remember at this moment the name of the stain that I used, but I will show it on here later on. So I am just staining that, and then I will be sealing them afterwards. I also just wanted to mention, when I applied the stain, I just went in with a brush and brushed it right onto the wood, and then I went right afterwards with a rag and just wiped off the excess of the remaining stain.
Summer love. Oh, I wish I could rewind it. Only us. Oh, I left you when we were blinded. Now time is up. And we tried so hard to fight it, but we knew we couldn't fight it. Hurts every time you say you'll be mine. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get right out this mess and get on out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna take all that is left and get right out of here. We're gonna get some love. You and me, we kept on riding.
So I just wanted to give you guys a little quick look at how the shutters are turning out. So I just laid them out on the yard here. That way the sun hits them and they can dry up. The stain that I used, I will show you here in a few, but the stain that I used does have a little polyurethane in it, so it has that sealant. But I am gonna go and give it another 2 coats of sealant because I haven't done any sealant at all, but that's how the shutters look. And then I just want to quickly show you guys here. This is the stain that I used. It's classic oak and it's a gloss finish. It is the stain with the polyurethane in it, so it has the stain and sealant all in one. But like I said, I'm going to give it 2 more stains of sealant here, and I'm going to be using the outdoor one because I am going to be placing these shutters on the side of my window. So I obviously want to protect it from rain and moisture and temperature changes, sunlight, and blah 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 blah. So I am going to be using this sealant here to seal them. But anyways, going to wait a few more minutes here while they dry up. They're pretty much already dry, but I'm just gonna let them a few more. And then I just wanted to show you guys a little before. So currently this is with no shutters, okay? And obviously it's fine, it's not a big deal, but I'm trying to get more of a peeling look, so I will be adding the shutters on the sides of each window, and I think that would turn out really good, so we'll see. Just wanted to give you guys a little before so you guys get the look of it, and then I'll show you guys the afterwards. So now I am going in with that sealer, and I am just coating each shutter with at least 2 coats of it.
I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. 'cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave.
So for this process here of the urethane, I am just using a brush to apply it. I am not going afterwards and wiping anything off because obviously it is a sealer, so I want to get the best coverage on my shutters here, especially because these are going to be exterior. Also, I did forget to mention, but I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know, I did get treated wood, so it is okay to use outdoor. Make sure that if you are using shutters or you are building shutters and you are going to be placing them outdoor, that you do get some treated wood. Don't just get the regular one because it could damage.
Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'm on my way now.
So finally getting into the step of installing the shutters up by the windows. Make sure if you are using them outside like we are on your home that you get concrete screws. If your home is concrete, obviously you want to make sure that you get the proper nails for this project here, and I will show later on the screws that we did use. So all we are doing here is just placing it right along the side of the window here, making sure it's nice and flushed and making sure that it's placed on correctly. And what we did is just held it in place, pre-drilled the hole where we are going to be screwing it on, and then went right afterwards and placed the screw in place. Now I did start off, but obviously for this project here, because it's concrete, you needed a little bit more of muscles here, so David is going in and putting those screws in, pre-drilling like I said, and then screwing them on.
I've tried, written down the words to say it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel.
So just a quick tip, whenever you are doing a project, make sure that you have all of your tools and everything that you're gonna need for the project itself, because you don't want to stop and then having to go and get something because you missed something. That is exactly what happened to us. So we did not realize that the screws, it was a flathead instead of like a screwdriver, I guess you could say, or a screw part, like the cross part. So it was a flat one. So when we were trying to tighten it, it was like coming out with the drill. I really can't explain it to you, but we were just having a little bit of a struggle. So we ended up having to go in with that tool right there, which I want to say is a wrench, but I'm not too sure. So we ended up having to go in with that and hand screwing them in place, or at least tight enough to where we knew they were not going to fall off until we could go back to Lowe's and pick up the rest of the things that we needed, or the actual proper tool that we needed to get those in place.
In my hands, now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, it's when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you.
video of David just getting those nicely tighted in place and then moving on to the next window and doing the same thing to the rest of them. And it did start to kind of sprinkle on this day, and we were afraid we were not going to make it because the rain looked like it was coming, and that is exactly what happened. The rain started just pouring and we were unable to put the rest of the shutters up, which you'll see. Again, I'll show you at the end what it looks like currently here. And we are just doing the same process to each shutter along the window. So I'm just going to be showing you here how we're doing it to this one as well, but just doing the same thing. And I apologize for the angles. I was trying to get it in a good area where you can see exactly what we were doing, but it's kind of hard placing it, you know, in an area where we are not going to be in the way.
Keeping me safe and sound, and when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner.
If you guys have enjoyed the video this far, I would love if you guys give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed to my channel. I do like to post weekly videos, whether it's little DIY projects like this, makeovers, cleaning videos, organizing, or even like shop videos, shop with me videos. I love shopping, so if you guys like any of that content, I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel. But finishing up here with this little wood shutter here before we move on to the other one and the rain hits us, I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of how the weather looks. It was just ugly, cloudy, and the rain was just basically on and off. So we just had to kind of like fight with the weather. As soon as we had a chance to run and do another shutter, we literally had to do that. But just giving you guys an overlook here of the screws that we personally used here. Like I said, these are concrete screws, and they just kind of look like this, and then the top of it is flat on the top, and then that's why we were having a little bit of a struggle placing those in place. So we did go back into Lowe's and purchase this little tool right here, which you use that to attach to your drill bit. You just attach it right on there, and then on one side it has magnetic, I want to say, on the inside of it, so it's really easy to hold the screw in place. You don't really have to hold it, and I'll show you here because I'll just place it right over it, and it held it really good. But that is it for today. Here is a little overview of what we ended up with and how it currently looks up till this day. Still not finished up with it. I'm hoping to finish up with the shutters either tomorrow or the following day, but this is what it looks like. And like I said, I would love if you guys give this a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed to my channel. Also, if you guys give this a try, tag me or put it down in the comments, or tag me over on Instagram. I do have an Instagram page, so if you guys don't follow me, Celts Home Life, follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.